everybody. Kind of scared saying that anymore, but yesterday when we were at Wingers, I did find this. And I asked Aaron, I said, what do you think? He goes, should work pretty good. It's like, so we paid $5.99 for it. Best Buy and Amazon have it for $13 or more. So, we're going to give it a shot here. Put it on today. See if I mean, so far, what I've been using has been working, and all I've been using is actually this one here. Calm Healing Intensive Care, and the itching has not started, and we're 10 days into this bad boy beard. Getting out at 6:25, and it's still freaking dark outside. What the heck? Okay. Looks like it's a cloudy morning. Guess we'll find out as we walk, because it should lighten up. Wow. This would be like 7:30 last week. This is crazy. Alright, Princess is in her backup harness. Yeah, I found that for $10 at the Street of Shops. I did call it the wrong thing yesterday morning, and it was not where I thought it was. I thought it was where I was filming on the way in. Terry's like, no, it's a building. I'm like, what? Alright, well, my button's working. That's good. I did charge the remote, and I checked the angle before I got moving here. I'm still concerned. This whole thing's got me very leery. The only reason I'm worried about this one is because the head does have a tendency to kind of unscrew itself. I gotta work on that, but I did tighten it up this morning. So, fingers crossed that we don't have any more issues, because I can't afford any more issues. Crazy thing is, did pay the Verizon bill yesterday. Unfortunately, I completely forgot that my loan payment's due, but that doesn't usually come out till Monday or Tuesday. So I'm gonna have to pull from the next check. But just for shits and giggles, every time I do a payment on the Verizon, I check on the iPads, and it seems like I'm actually there. I can finally, but now I'm sitting there going, wait a minute, the M3 iPads will be coming out, but it sounds like they're not coming out until March or April next year, which is, you know what? That's good. We can survive right now. The other thing is, I was watching a video last night on Final Cut for the iPad, and it's not really getting too good of reviews. There was a guy that was, he's like, there's a lot of things you can't do with it. So, I don't know. It doesn't sound like it makes events. It's really crazy, but there is a huge update apparently that was announced this week for Final Cut 10.7. I don't know when it's releasing, but it sounds like it's coming out here pretty soon. Hopefully before the holidays. And I guess iPad 1.3. So, I think I'm just trying to keep myself calm and hold off. Might not even end up doing it, but I think I'll wait for the M3s. You gonna pee on it or not, dude? Come on, we gotta get moving. I know it's 25 after, but we still gotta move. All right, so far so good with this handle. Like I said, I am a little concerned with the head that's attached to it unscrewing, but I think I have it as tight as I can get it, because I think I used my screwdriver on it, because it's now the GoPro adapter. So it gives me a little more base. I don't want to hold it too far away though, because the further away you hold it, the less background blur you get. It's big, it's kind of cumbersome, but now I have a tripod with me at all times. So when I have to do some certain shots, I have it. So we're just going to stick with this. 42 degrees this morning, no wind. It's not too bad outside. Obviously I didn't even bother putting their jackets on them. I didn't think it was too cold for them if we're moving. You know these dogs. Moving's not their strong suit. Alright, well, we've made it further than yesterday without breaking anything. Well, so far that beard butter it seems to be, it's got a good scent to it too. I know Aaron was telling me he got sandalwood, and that would have been the one I would have gotten at Walmart. But, no, I was just looking around yesterday, and I was like, I text Aaron, I was like, what do you think of this? And he looked, I know he looked online, he's like, well, it's $12 at Target, or $13 at Target. So, I'm like, Terry's like, get it. If you think you need it, get it. But like I said, the Vaseline Intensive Care one was actually, you know, it's the skin. It's the skin that gets itchy. So, you know, a lotion on your skin is what you need. It's just going to be a lot more difficult as it grows in to get it to be, to get it down there. So, are we doing a number 2, Priya? Geez, I haven't seen you do one of them outside in a hot minute. Freaking 2 weeks, I think. Alright, that's still working. It is calling for rain out right now. That's not good at all with the screen shattered. I'd have to put everything in my pockets really fast. So yesterday I did, was it yesterday? I don't know, at some point I did trim my hair. I did not cut it like I do during the summer. We're gonna try it. I just kind of took the poof out, used the longest guard I had, and just kind of got some of the excess off and trimmed the back up nice. Cause I get tired of the whole tail thing, clean up my neck and whatnot. So I was just gonna maintain that for the winter. Eventually I'll probably have to cut the top again because it'll get too long. But trying to use the sun in again, get it lightened back up again. I just kind of got out of the habit. After the one haircut, I just quit using it. So, I don't know. Oh man, every time I come down through here, I think about my magnet. I'd rather have lost the magnet than shattered the screen yesterday, that's for sure. That really, really sucked. A lot. I don't know, it feels like I'm getting kind of used to holding this. It is a little heavy, but it's a decent grip. I'm going to do the tape on this one so I have a little more traction, because that definitely seemed to work. So on the other thing, it's going to be pretty long strips. So I want to make sure I give myself enough room. But nice having the record button. Can film like this with the handle still on. It's just a little awkward. Kind of pulls it down a little bit, but gives you a little balancing thing. Of course I can hold it like this too, and that balances better. Alright, raindrops, you can hold off until we're done with our walk. I don't need to destroy any more equipment. Good evening, everybody. Oh, well, we do have a little bit of sunset going on yet. Man, I left work at 3:30, so I didn't have overtime. And as I'm walking out, all of a sudden I just got really nauseous. Just got myself home and sat on the recliner and relaxed for a little bit. Closed my eyes and a little nappy nap. I don't know what happened. I don't know if it was my sparkling water didn't agree with me or what, but I did have a couple of slices of my salami that I had in the fridge, so I don't know, maybe it's not good. But nonetheless, I feel better now. So Terry's making dinner and getting these little brats out for a walk. Yeah, I think I'll do that so I can get my hand up higher. Can turn the phone holder sideways on this big handle. This thing is massive. But honestly, if I hold it like this, it's pretty good. I didn't tape it yet, damn it. I gotta remember to do that. Sitting underneath the coffee table upstairs. Little dog peeing on a fire hydrant. Alright, come on, let's cross the street. Another puppy was out, so he's taking the back way. That's why I put the camera away. I didn't want to get tangled up with Princess again. I already have enough damage. Gives us an opportunity to come up with a different angle at this sunset for tonight. Yeah, it's pretty. Boy, it got chilly out though. Never really got warm, don't get me wrong, but it is way brisker out now than it was earlier. I think it's gonna get pretty cold tonight. Scared the crap out of me. This is gonna be my best angle, I think, so we're not gonna hit the path. So I'm gonna try to get this. Let's do 2. Okay, let's do 5. Alright. There we go. Well, I'm definitely feeling a little more secure. I kind of tested the ball head out on this handle, and it's tight. I do have it screwed down really tight now. So I feel a little more confident right now. I just wish I would have put a little bit of electrical tape on these, on the thing, because as my hands get cold, I have a feeling it starts to slip. But they do have like little grips, like molded into the handle, even though it's plastic. So it's still a little iffy, but kind of curious to see how this looks, especially with me holding it up further. It just gives me the chance to reach for the phone better if something were to happen. But I think this is holding, especially with the GoPro mount that I have on there. I mean, it's not an actual GoPro, but it's what it's designed for. It's kind of crazy that this thing is designed for, mainly for a GoPro, and then you have to switch it up for phone. Which work, like I said, I can put another camera on there if I wanted to. Run dual cameras. I think we're just gonna stay in the grass tonight. So now from down here, it seems like it's a lot deeper orange. Let me turn around real quick. Of course, when I zoom in, it's still not too bad. Love the tree through it. That looks cool. I don't know if you can hear the birds. There's one really loud one behind us here. Well, the good news is the microphone still works. It's just a shattered screen, but it's, yeah. Yeah, so work started off a little rough this morning. Well, I mentioned I woke up the other morning thinking about that I had to call a patient back, and it didn't go well this morning. I literally hung up on her. She was screaming in my ear, and I'm like, okay. Of course, she called back and, you know, was complaining more to somebody else because I wouldn't answer. I'm telling you, these people right now, holiday season's kicking into gear, and people think you're just going to give them stuff for free, and it's not the way it works. I can't. I'm not allowed. So, all right. I know. I keep showing these beautiful sunsets. Now they're beautiful to me. That's what matters. So, I didn't watch his last video, but basically it was like having a story and sticking to what you like. So, I don't like this side. We're so close to the road right here. And Mateo, car's coming down, and doesn't he make his way toward the road? You dope. Oh crap, I had that on. Oh, I did have it. Anyway, here we go. Yeah, Kurt needs to get the drone out again. I need to get the drone out again. Because usually right about now is when we're making dinner anyway. If I walk the dogs a little bit earlier, I'd have this thing ready to rock and roll, get the drone up there, but one of these nights I'll get it. One of these nights. Fantastic little basset hound. Was she so happy to see Daddy today? Yes, she was. So happy. Oh, boy. Are you trotting too, buddy? You hear band? You hear the music playing? Yeah, you gonna dance? You watching the sunset? You're looking at your veterinarian office. You don't care about the sunset? Boy, that air's getting cold. Ooh, a little breeze blew up. Ooh. Hi. What are you doing? She goes, that's in my eyes, Dad. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Flashes on. Hi, Bubbly. Okay, microphone's on me. Hooked it to my other shirt. I'm not going to hook it to a hoodie again. Woo! Oh, what's that? No, you don't need to play with that. She's playful tonight. I've been watching some videos, and I think I mentioned it this morning. Not getting very good reviews about using the iPad Pro with the M2 chip. Marquise Brown, he did like a split screen of himself talking to himself, and it was comical actually. He's like, well, what does it do that this one doesn't do? He goes, stuff. But the whole Final Cut thing, I think until the M3 comes out and the next version of Final Cut comes out for it, I don't think it's honestly, doesn't sound like it's worth it. There's not a whole lot on about it either, so it's kind of unusual, kind of weird. I thought I had someone watching what I was doing, but I think they were taking a picture of the sun. No, there's no way they're taking a picture of sunset back there. Anyway, but some of these other videos I'm watching, people comparing the iPhone to other cameras, and they're saying things that are just so incorrect, that the stabilization on the iPhone isn't any good, and you need to turn it on the action mode and you lose resolution. Bullshit! I can run with this freaking thing and it's fine. It is I don't know, whatever. I'm just like, that's not accurate, that's not true, and people are listening to this and hearing it. It's like, I'm sorry, but the iPhone's damn near an action camera in my opinion. Maybe it's because I use it every day, and I'm sorry, but yeah, ProRes takes up more memory. But these people are using these 8K cameras. Why are they worried about memory? What's the big deal? I don't know. I'm happy with what I got. Priya, what is your deal? She just keeps taking off running. You got a lot of spunk tonight, puppy. And I guess there is another episode of Goosebumps. Just got an Apple TV notification that a new episode was out, so. Someone chirping up here. The way I said we were going to go. I planned on walking back up the sidewalk, and we ended up coming around going through the grass anyway. Oh well. 6 to 1, half dozen the other. Alright, we're going to sneak in front of the cars, Mateo? Let's go. Come on, let's go. I don't know what these guys are hunting ever since that rabbit was out. They're on the prowl. Yeah, I literally turned a video off either this morning or last night or something I was watching. Listened to it going, I was gonna comment, I'm like, just not gonna bother. Like, you're full of shit, man. I don't know. Maybe I'm prejudiced. Maybe I'm just an Apple boy. Apple fanboy, but these videos have been made since the Series 12 solely on the iPhones. And they've gotten better. This is probably the least increase of quality. But in my mind, it's like, seriously, what more can you do for quality? Now it's just a matter of, okay, they've added a little more zoom. Is it enough? I enjoy it. I do enjoy over the 3x that we had. I think that, you know, when you go out to 10x, you still get a decent quality. 15 is iffy, but I don't use that very much. I mean, testing it wise. Normally I don't go past 5, and honestly, oh, I'm winded, holy crap. And this thing is getting heavy, I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna have to build up new arm strength for this handle, but it's holding. And I have my record button on the handle again, so, and that's not gonna fall off because when the thing is pushed all the way down, it can't move. The sleeve actually traps the remote. And the remote has actually been pretty responsive. So I did charge it yesterday. Or did I charge it this morning before I went? Yeah, I charged it this morning before I went to use it. It's like, I don't know when that was charged last, so let's do that. And the nice thing is I do have a tripod with me if I need to take a steady shot. It just doesn't end. It just keeps going. And I literally see the gradient that you see there with my eyes. I just got done saying how I don't use the zoom. Well, there's 10.2. It's so pretty. Yummy, 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 yummy. All right. Dinner was delicious. Yummy, yummy. Overfilled. She made us each a full salad, and it's like, oh man, I could barely eat everything. I should have stopped, but I didn't. There's leftovers for tomorrow for lunch, so. And for dessert, we're gonna have one of these guys. So, they're really good. Gelato. Yummy. All right, everybody, thank you very much for watching. I'll see you in the morning, and have a great night.